Hi, welcome to our knee and bone and joint health presentation. My name is Viola McGee. I am a self-care knee and wellness consultant. First of all, I have to say I'm not an employee of Niken. I'm just a consultant. We're not here to make any medical claims, but we're here to tell you our amazing stories. Thank you. Bone matters. I didn't know how important this was, but since I started to hurt, I wanted to learn about this. So go ahead and next. Let's see. Arthritis medication side effects. These are all of the side effects. I don't know about you, but I don't want any of these. Next. Your skeleton system. Why is it so important to us? Well, we're soon going to find out. Next. Healthy osteosystem, known functions. The bone creates a mechanism allowing movement and form. Next. It creates a shield and protects for vital organs such as the lungs, brain, the heart, the liver, and much, much more. Next. The marrow contains stem cells and manufactures red blood cells as well as white blood cells. This is very important to a lot of people who have red blood cells problems and white blood cells problems with cancer and all that other kind of health issues. This is very important to know. Next. The marrow contains stem cells and manufactures red blood cells as well as white blood cells. Next. We're going to try to get through this faster because we have a lot to cover here. The bone creates a mechanism allowing movement and form. It functions as a chemical bank, creating a system of regular deposits and withdrawal of trace minerals, calcium, and phosphorus, etc. Next. 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 We will discuss bone replacement 10 times in the average lifetime, 5 times before the age of 20. That right there is amazing because once we reach 20, this doesn't occur anymore. It only occurs 5 times after 20. So this is the osteosystem. It looks like it's eating away our bones, but it's not. It's replacing our bones. Next. Osteoclast excavates small pits in the bones and releases calcium from body functions. Next. Bone markers. Go ahead and go next. Next. Oh, I don't know if I can see the bottom of that. Go ahead next. The challenge here, this is really important. The Surgeon General reports 12 million Americans have osteoporosis, 40 million Americans low bone mass, 66 million related issues. That totals 118 million. They will not fall and break their bones. What happens is they will break their bones and fall. Next. I don't know about you, but I don't want this to happen to me. My mom used to be taller than me. Now I'm taller than her. And I want this to stop. And that's why I'm learning everything I can about my bone health. Next. Men at risk. Men have a greater risk of developing osteoporosis than they do prostate cancer. Men need to pay attention to this. Thank you. Calcium supplements. This is what we normally would take for calcium supplements, and we think we're getting enough of it, but we aren't. Next. Go ahead and go next. Okay, this is a lot of the drugs that were out there for bone health. And they've caused a lot of health issues. And one of them is the risk of fractures of the femur, which is, it breaks, and it's the largest bone in our leg. And for some reason, it's breaking. People that have taken this, they've had terrible, terrible results from it. We've also known that there's something that's called dead jaw. As you'll see in the next picture, it's not a very nice picture, but this is what happens to people who take these drugs. Risk of osteoporosis drugs, jaw decay, heartburn, numbness, chest pain, seizures, all of these. Go ahead, go next.
No.
This is our teeth rotting away. That was one of my worst nightmares, is to have my teeth rot away. Thank goodness I found out about Nican. Jaws falling. Not only their teeth are falling out, but their jaw bones are falling out. And this is the cause from some of the side effects from those drugs you saw earlier. Next. This is one of the drugs that they have out there, and this is all of the side effects connected to that pharmaceutical drug. Next. This is another one that's well known out there. And again, I wouldn't even want those leg rashes. Next. This is warning, the information you're about to receive may change your life, get you well, keep you well, improve quality of life, and maybe set you free. This is Nican. Next. Joint health tips. Watch your weight, hydrate, exercise, posture, rest, rejuvenation, and nutrition. These are some of the things that Nican has. We have a sleep system with a blanket, mattress pad, a pillow, a knee wrap joint. I take this joint every day, and I use the CM cream. Every night when I go to bed, I put this on my feet, the CM cream. And of course, I drink the water every day. Next. This is the CM cream study. I don't really need to see this study because it works. I use it all the time. Next. This is our bone health pack. This is what we're looking at today. Lactoferrin promotes nutrition and absorption. Oxydense delivers bone nutrition. Caldense, it supports calcium balance. So what happens is we do get calcium in our food sometimes, and we do take calcium supplements, but we don't have anything to transport that to our bones. And that's where the Caldense and the lactoferrin help with that, what do I call it? It helps with the calcium to be delivered to our bones. Next. Okay, this is Dr. Naidu, a worldwide team of scientists directed by Dr. Narain Naidu are responsible for creating Osteodense. He also formulated a toxic shock syndrome. He's helped with the E. coli, and he's just a well-renowned scientist, known throughout the world. This is the Osteodense. Okay, this is the Osteodense target sites delivery. This is what delivers the calcium to our bones. It delivers to the joint areas and everything. Bone health pack. What is this? Optimal balance of minerals. Maintains bone density. So as you can see these pictures, it's helping with the cartilage in the bones. I've had this problem and I no longer have this problem. Next. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of a cure. These capsules are all veggie caps without gelatin or animal byproducts. These are best absorbed with lactoferrin. So the serums indicate oxidants could slow down bone loss by 25% compared to control groups. The serums indicate oxidants increase new bone forming cells by 43% compared to control groups within 15 days. So this is well known. It's out there. It's been studied, and it's in a lot of the medical books. Next. Oh, next. Osteodents, anti-inflammatory, oh, what is it called? Inflammation. It decreases a lot of your inflammation. Next. These Nikan products, the Osteodents, has patents that we really need those patents to protect them from getting out. Lactoferrin, this is what I love. It helps with my gut. When I travel, this is what I take. So if I get any infections, that's what I take. This is also important for those people who are struggling with really complicated health issues. This is before lactoferrin, weak old bone, unhealthy yellow bone marrow. 13 days after lactoferrin, young strong bones, healthy yellow bone marrows. Okay, this is, as you can see here, the Bone Health Pack with Oxidants has all of these supporting it, whereas you can see the other ones don't. What do you like about the Bone Health Pack? Well, I love everything that the Bone Health Pack provides. Go ahead. The original cost was $173. Now it is, go ahead and pass. For a registered customer, it's $103.50 plus tax and shipping. Auto ship brings it down, and is there any way of scrolling down? There was a price in there. I don't know what it is offhand, but it is lower. There it is, $77.63. And that's how I order it. You want the best deal possible. Bone Health Package usage comes in maintenance doses. 1 capsule of lactoferrin in the morning, 3 tablets in the evening, and 1 capsule of Oxidants in the evening. And this is how I take it. Who do you know that needs our Bone Health Pack? Yay, that was quick.
Share a testimonial, Viola, of why you love the Bone Health Pack.
Well, you know, I used to hurt all the time, and I wasn't really tested, but I knew that I needed to do something because I didn't want to end up like my mom and dad on several different kinds of prescription drugs. And I knew I had to take control. So when I started taking the Bone Health Pack, my level of energy, my bone pain and my health pain, my pain just went away. And if I do hurt, I'll double up on those, the lactoferrin and the Oxidants. I'll double up on those. But my mom also takes this. I introduced this to my mom, and she had some health issues going on also. And she's 82.
Wow. Wow.
And, she says that last time she visited her doctor said her heart was good and her diabetes was good, and it had not changed.
You know,
So,
my mom and dad, what's interesting is I thought that being in my 40s, I was too young to worry about osteoporosis. And my mom and dad had been on this system, the Bone Health Pack, for about 2 years. And they were tested. We got tested at the same time. And they didn't have any bone issues. They didn't have osteopenia. They didn't have osteoporosis. And I thought for sure that they would have had it. But my husband and I, who weren't on the Bone Health Pack, thinking we didn't need it, ended up being on the scale of osteoporosis and osteopenia, which is right next to osteoporosis. And really it should just all be combined because you're there anyways. And I was shocked. I thought, how can this be? I'm so young. You know, my parents are 20 years older than I am, and they don't have it, but I do. And my mom looked over at me really confident, and she said, well, we've been on the Bone Health Pack, Carrie. And I thought to myself, smart Alec. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I need to get on the Bone Health Pack. And so it's been almost a year that we've been on it, and we'll be getting retested really soon. But I've seen amazing things that happen to people when they're not on this and they're not taking care of their bone health. And it's critical. And when you really do the study and you look at the facts and then you look at what is included in these ingredients and then the price is amazing, because when you look at other stuff out there, it doesn't compare to what we have. It doesn't compare to the ingredients we have, the effectiveness we have, and then the price. So it's so affordable. I tell people all the time, wouldn't you rather invest in your bones being healthy than invest in the drugs that are going to destroy your bones?
that's absolutely right. And that's why I looked at Niken. And I'm hoping that my family looks at it. I have 7 brothers and 5 sisters, and we all need to be on these Bone Health Pack.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my goal, is to get them to maybe educate them a little more and get them on these on this way to recovery and health.
Absolutely. I agree with you, Viola. Thanks for doing the call today. You can end the recording.